Yo, what's up, guys? It's your friend Data Dave here, and yo, I told you I'd make a video. But yo, let's go over that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Work, 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 work. For me, I be work, 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 work. You see me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me better work.
Alright, so let's get right into it. First, I'm gonna give a synopsis just so you can get an idea what's going on. Then I'll talk about the actual episode in case you want to check it out first, then come back to it. So this anime, the main character actually reincarnates as a slime. Our main character's name is Mikami Satoru. He's 37 years old, never had a girlfriend, lived a boring life. Pretty plain guy overall, makes his money, simple life, right? So through a series of events, the main character actually dies, like dies. You know, like there ain't no way you coming back from this. So in that happening, somehow through a series of circumstances, he reincarnates into a slime. It's an isekai anime, meaning that we take our character and somehow become into this new world. Think about Sword Art Online or Overlord or series like RE0. Where basically somehow we started here and now we're in this situation in this world, right? So I'm saying it's not a new thing per se, but I'd say that it is new that our main character actually becomes one of the weakest beings in any MMO or any game, a slime. Like if you play games like Dragon's Quest, slimes are typically the level 1 monsters you fight at the beginning of the game. So I like the fact that this is already unique, saying, okay, our main character becomes this weak being. But the thing that makes it unique is that when he gets in this world, and you'll see when you see the episode, he actually has his own special type of powers. Alright, so for those who have seen the episode, let me speak a little bit more on the specifics. His power, hands down, is OP. Like, he has this sage form where he can get an explanation of everything around him. He can absorb, I don't know how many items, but I'm assuming an infinite amount. When he was getting the rocks, he was getting the potions. He learned magic sense in the episode. So I feel like this episode was really intended to describe all the features about the main character. Not even all, but better yet, the potential about the main character. Like, he can't feel pain, but he can die, because they showed that when he crashed into the shield, saying, okay, you know, I gotta watch my hit points, your health points, like an MMO. You know, electric nullification, fire and ice nullification. He doesn't need to breathe. Like, you know, I'm just like, dang, this guy's kind of strong. Like, you know, you can make fusions in your body from things that you store. So that's pretty cool. And he has that predator ability that lets him absorb, I assume, almost anything. So I can see why they had this episode this way. They're setting up the world, how he got here, his potential moves being the sage form. And they do something else in the episode I like. They introduce us to this sealed dragon, Veldora, who's amazing, by the way. Veldora is a tsundere dragon. I actually found that pretty hilarious by the fact that, you know, through their conversations, you know, the slime dude was like, Mikami's like, yo, you want to be friends? And the dragon's like, nah, you ain't gonna be friends with me. I'm a dragon. Like, you know, I'm one of the most powerful person. So Mikami backs up like, whoa, like, all right, that's cool. Then the dragon's like, I didn't say we couldn't be friends. Like, I found that pretty funny. Like, what I do already see about this series is that it's gonna be a comedy. They try their best to make a lot of puns. The whole dragon conversation scenario is pretty hilarious to me, even where the dragon was making a joke about accidentally burning the town. When you see this man going in, blazing the whole city and stuff, that was funny. And they tried to make some funny humor there, like, you know, when Mikami was dying, he was like, yo, can you wipe my computer, throw it in there, delete everything? So we already know it was probably on there. Good pictures, I'm sure. But back to the point, I like it. It's kind of funny. It has potential. Why I say it has potential is the fact that it does have a light novel. So that means it must have been popular enough to actually have, you know, a following to say, hey, let's make this into an anime, you know? As you can see in the past, there are plenty of animes that have had light novels. Whether you think it's great or not, it's still ongoing. Shout out to Sword Art Online, you already know. But hopefully this is a pretty good series. I like episode 1 thus far. To talk on a few other things, the animation, the art style is amazing. Like, if you all saw or paid attention to the rocks around Veldora the dragon, I'm like, okay, this is color nice. It's pretty cool. It looks cool. The animation where the main character was kind of floating in space was pretty dope, so I like that a lot. So, like, you can tell, like, there's some good work, people working on this, or good backing up for this. And episode 1, you know, it did a good job. It set up the main character, who he is, put him in this new world, what potential powers he has, and introduce us to a character I already like from Jump, and Hope is a, Hope is a more like, I don't know the word I'm looking for. Maybe important main character we'll be seeing around. Maybe he'll bust him out of the shield. Like, I don't know. I figure something's gonna happen, but I like where it kind of went so far, and we'll just kind of see where it goes next. One thing I am worried about is the main character being overpowered, because that ability is kind of raw. But I like that initially they explained that he's not the only type of unique person to come into this world. There's been others. So I'm saying if the main character is this special, what if there's somebody else like it? Will there be others? Because like he's a unique slime in this case. What if there's a unique person, a unique dragon, a unique monster, So I'm interested to see where they take that, but I like that they explained it so that the main character isn't the only person like this in this world. Alright, so one question that I do have about this anime, feel free to give me your theories, is that in the first 30 seconds to the minute of the episode, there was actually some planes flying by. I assume they were bombing of some sort. There was fire everywhere, and there was a little girl, right? She screamed for her mother, and then the fire tornado sucked her up. I'm pretty sure it didn't kill her. I bet that she got moved over to the MMO world somehow. But here's the thing. If that was the real world, because, the planes technology and stuff, I don't believe that'll be in the MMO world since there's dragons and such. If that was the real world, that means that there are mages or some type of spellcaster in the real world. What was that spellcaster doing in the real world? For one, is he the one that's actually taking people from the real world to the magic world? Am I thinking too deep on it? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that was the real world when that was occurring. And since it had like an older look and older feel to it, what happened to this girl? And if she went into the world way before our main character Mikami went in there, what influence did she have over the world, Like, she kind of looked like the hero character that Veldora actually mentioned a bit, or maybe, it was a female hero that was summoned into this world. Maybe she was a summon. I could be spot on or dead off, but what are you all's theories on that? And definitely let me know. So I like so far where this show is going thus far. Be sure to let me know how you felt about it. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, what do you think it'll be like? And I'll be sure to keep up these reviews as we go. And yeah, let me know your feedback. With that being said, thanks for watching and catch you later, guys. Have a great one.